Right, another day, another chance. As you probably imagine, we stopped the day yesterday, found ourselves a nice little pub to eat in and to have a little drink, and yeah, decided to give the next day another chance. We've started our day with a small hike in another part of the North Yorkshire Moors, and this wasn't supposed to be an opportunity for plein air, but we came across the most painterly scene ever with an abandoned shepherd's hut, I would guess, sheep grazing right in front on a small rolling hill. So really an absolutely perfect scene. There's a steam train passing regularly. So yeah, I thought this would make for a really nice point to set up the easel. I will show you. I have another one that is not as cheap and cheerful as the one that I've done myself. I will maybe link the video where I'm telling you how I done it down below, but for this time I wanted to be more in control of the wind. So while I still haven't invested in a strata easel, and I'm not sure I'm going to this year, I found another option in my local art supply shop, and I'm going to show you. So first of all, this is the scene. I'm trying to zoom in even more. So what you see there, this is the abandoned shepherd's hut. I don't know whether you'll be able to make out the sheep that are grazing in front of it. You have nice forest covered hills, and these are actually the tracks where the steam train is passing every, I don't know, hour or so. Alright, this is what we're going to paint. As you already saw, it is going to be a portrait format painting, and this is my new easel. It is really lightweight, really lightweight. I hate having heavy backpack. You've got this contraption that holds your cardboard or canvas in. Once again, you have the screw system that you can pull up or down and fit really huge cardboards and canvases on it if you so like. Me, I've chosen quite small cardboard. Do I venture a guess how big it is? Maybe 30 by 45 or 30 by 50, something like that. Contrary to the last time I've been on plein air, I've decided to win me some time and pre-coat it, actually, so that I don't have to do it on location. So now I can go ahead, put out my paints and start directly with the first layer of painting without having to have the underpaint done and having to wait around for it to dry down. Right, now I'm going to show you my backpack and what I've put into it, and then we can start going. Right, so this is my Amazon Basic backpack that I've stolen, one might say, from my husband, because this was his backpack for analog photography. This is where he stored his films and the vintage cameras and stuff, but we had an agreement, so I gave him the container that I originally planned putting my paints into, and he very graciously conceded me this backpack. First of all, in no way is this meant to be a painter's backpack, but I made it work because it's something that we already had, and I didn't need to invest in anything else, and it just works out for me. So here I have a compartment that fits in my tripod really easily, so I can film myself while painting. This I will need later on. It fits a water bottle on the side, so this will come in handy later on. Let me zoom out again, and here's what we have inside. There you go. So it opens at the front like that. Okay, so this is my cardboard palette, as I've already shown you in my previous videos. And apparently this is my strap from the camera. Okay, this is a bit chaotic, I concede you this. So as you can see, it doesn't stay put, alright? All my tubes are really well closed, so it's not a bother. If I get paint onto the backpack, my husband probably won't kill me, so we're good. I have my cloth here. I originally have sorted the paints by types of colors, but well, that went out the window. But I don't have a ton of different paints with me, so it's not going to be a problem. I'm going to see my way through it. That's not problematic. Then we have a little pot here for the turpentine, and the turpentine here. In case that my canvas wouldn't hold, I've taken these to make it stick, and then some soap-like brush cleaner for today later in the evening when I am done with the painting. Now here, I believe, yeah, I've got a compartment that is nicely closed, and I have all my brushes in it, and every single brush that I wanted to bring along fit in. These are not very long brushes, so this probably won't work for those of you who want to have some really long ones. I don't think you will be able to put them across. No, I don't think there is a way to hack this, but I'm fine with these. Now that I've shown you all my setup, I suppose that I'm going to set up the tripod with the camera and get painting. I think I'm going to stop here because I'm fairly satisfied with how it turned out. I'm not sure I will be able to push it further than that because I should wait for some of the paint to dry down, and also I think my husband should arrive any minute now and come back from his hike. I'm just going to show you the scene once again and the finished painting. Well, the finished painting, that's a big word. The finished sketch of the scene. Maybe a couple words to sum everything up. So Obviously the biggest challenge here was the constantly changing light conditions, because as you have seen, it has been very, very windy. So the wind chased the clouds, and then the sun came out again, and then the clouds came back in, then we had a short session of rain, and this changed the light, the colors and the value, of course, because suddenly there were shadows where they weren't like a couple of minutes ago, and so you constantly have to make decisions as whether you want to keep it the way it was 5 minutes ago, or change it up because you like the lighting better. But in that case you have to work really quickly in order to touch up all the different areas that are concerned by the changing lights, because obviously if you like the new lighting, let's say in the trees, you can't leave it only in the trees, you have to touch up the grasses as well, there where the light hits it, in order for the scene to stay natural, logical, and coherent in the whole. I battled with the wind quite a lot, so yeah, my conclusion is my new easel was not that sturdy in the end, but there were no big catastrophes. I've managed to hold on to it at the crucial moments, so nothing fell over or something like that. Maybe I should hold on to it now and make sure I don't ruin it at the end when everything is set and done. Other than that, it has been a really very pleasant experience to do it here. A beautiful scene, a beautiful spot. I had a bench where my dog could lay down on. I've seen the steam train coming through the scene twice, I believe, since I've set up the easel. So yeah, it's a perfect spot. So I'm very glad I made the decision to try it out here. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for joining me for this plein air session in the North Yorkshire Moors. I hope you liked it, and I also hope to see you in my next video sometime soon. Have a great morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Bye! If you want to see more of my works available for purchase, please consider checking out my website. I leave the link in the description. If you have an idea for a painting or lino print that you would want me to create especially for you, please don't hesitate to reach out through the contact form of my website.